Yeah, so after about 3, 4 minutes of doing search, but frankly, right, I recorded myself. Yeah, you saw me, right? I recorded myself. So pretty much once I stopped Loom from working, shortly after, Comet also stopped. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm stopping a different software that is not related at all with what Loom is doing. I mean, Loom, I stopped Loom. The software has nothing to do with what Comet is doing in the navigation of these other files that I task. But yeah, pretty much I stopped on this screen and it found, well, I don't count this one. This was found on the previous search in 29. But it found only July 4th and July 17th, only two more dates out of a very large file, like you saw here, right? Here there's at least one, two, three. Yeah, so it seems it's stuck here. So we've done five, so we've done this first five. Yeah, for some reason it's stuck here. Hmm. Huh. So I wonder if I need to assign from here and below, or just remove this one. No, see, I cannot alter this portal. It was created by someone else, so I cannot make changes here. I was hoping to put something together so then he can rename the files. See, there's just 20 tabs there total. We've done only five. Well, that was, I think, a failed attempt of tasking. Um, Comment with this. See, I'm gonna assign this time from file 3, 6, 7, from file 7 to 20. I'm gonna slightly change. Review files from, yeah, from the seventh file until last. um, 7. This is 10, 12, 14, 16. We'll see if this will work. And then it put it on its own words. What I type, it write it on its own words, summarizing the remaining codes to identify important words, dates for the last set of recordings. So we'll see. It restate it. This is pretty much the prompt. The prompt, or in other words, yeah, my instructions to perform the search task. We'll see. This time I'm not gonna stop Loom recording, so we'll see. You'll be with me here for as long as this task finishes. And the way I know it finishes is because this glow, this blue comet glow and screen shifting stops. That ceases. No, what I will do in the future is to have it in a standalone tab. That I'm going to do in the future. But right now, here is the tab along with all of these ones, which I could open so I can close all of this. Except the looms, just in case. Okay, here is Loom, still recording with me. Comet, doing some task. Uh, So it seems to stop a few minutes ago. Let's see. See, just for some reason, Comet stops. It's doing a task. Okay. So I'm just gonna prompt it now much straightforward and shortly. Because he's asking me, see, would you like me to see me more? The next set, 11 to 20. So I'm gonna tell her yes. The next set. And we'll see what happens. But it still is much less time consuming if I were to do that task myself, right? This is amazing what Comet can do for me. Observe this. So yes, do, then I paste and send it to her. Because so far it's breaking it down for me, right? Going back to the first prompt that I gave, review each of the audios. Well, let me make sure it's executed. Go all the way to the bottom. Conversation. Okay, yeah. So it's searching. See, here's where I could see when this stops moving, when she stops either thinking here or the frame is no longer blue, that she's actually active engaged on the browsing. That's how Commerce works. Uh, but going back to what I did, the first prompt, you can read it here yourself, right? I'm not gonna bore you reading. But in summary, it found three dates with the keywords of the topic on the first three files. Then after that, it repeated one of them and it gave me two new ones. So in total, I had five on my second prompt, which pretty much I told her I was upset she found only three. Look, this is my prompt. See, you finish after three files? What the? But this is how we need to treat them. They're like our assistants, and that's why it's called Comet Assistant. Then I was more specific. That's when I started recording this video review specifically from 7 to 20 file. Still provide me with the keywords and the dates of each of those files. And subsequently, it did a good set. It instead of doing 7 to 20 as requested, because it's giving me her response acknowledgement anyway. It gave me only 7 to 10 file. And I prompted again, yes, do 11 to 20. And that's what it's doing right now. Oh, this is a mistake. I shouldn't have pasted that there. Did it. But isn't wonderful? I'm gonna run for a glass of water, and if this stops, well, for I will try to edit the video later. We'll see. It definitely stopped. Um, I got all of them. Now it took three attempts. Not bad. I am pleased. It took me easily an hour of work, and I probably been interacting with Comet for 20 minutes max, maybe 15. Putting this video together for all of you. Here's the result, right now. 12 files, mid late June. So it doesn't have a specific, but it give me a rough day. I think that's decent. It's acceptable. At some point, if I open the file and I actually see and hear, which actually, yeah, let's do that. Maybe I can get that, and it's not so tedious. Let's see. File number 20th. It says early September. I open file. It's more specifically, there is September 24th. No big deal. And I can boom, change that after. Yeah, sweet. Very nice. Now I'm gonna ask it. Okay, organize all these fine finds. Let's see if it can do this task. See? It didn't give them to me in order, but it's giving it them. Okay. It's telling me see the instruction. Okay, I have the copy and paste and text negotiation. So it's fine. I will do that. And then the other first six, I'll do manually, which is no big deal. Awesome! Well, thank you for watching me working with Comet. Comet has pretty much make it very user friendly. What the heck, if you're here with me, let's do it, right? Miss spreadsheet. So here, that's the other beauty of using these AI agents. You no longer need to select things on the screen. There's so many features here, right? Like copy from what the part you're gonna find it in many of these AI related um, tools. Let's see. Selecting the document. It's funny, but it's no big deal. It's a matter of formatting. It's no problem. No problem. So now you know the rest, right? You know the rest of the drills, you know the rest of the story. I'll be working on this for a few minutes, but what is most important, now you have a good understanding how Comet from Perplexity can help us extract data from files that don't even not even need to be open. They don't have to be open. They simply proper prompts, instructions to your AI bot, your robot, or AI agent, whatever, right? In this case, Comet from Perplexity. and the task is complete. Now I'll be transferred to spreadsheets by copying and pasting the one that already been organized for me, because that was another prompt, right? I give it here. Organize all these files, dates and topics. See, I give that prompt and it put the work for me together. Now I do it a little bit more copy and paste, and that's all. Hey, thank you. Thank you for listening and watching as I tested this. And hopefully you give it a shot. Try Comet from Perplexity. Forget about Chrome. That's the old stuff. Thank you for watching.